Hi, my name is Brittany Manier.
And I'm Savannah Jones, and this is Clackamas News Online.
With the fall term coming to an end, students are feeling anxious and stressed thanks to finals. But luckily, the current play, Our Town, is here to help students learn to appreciate life.
At Clackamas Community College, students are challenged to step up on stage and put their aspirations as an actor to the test.
All right, well, my name is Blake, and I am acting in a play called Our Town here at CCC. The last part of the show is about appreciating life, while you have it, and how nobody that was dead appreciated life very well, and they were all regretting it in the afterlife. He makes sure that things are done right, and that's a good thing for a director. I mean, you want things to be done right. You don't want people screwing around. I mean, this isn't a high school production anymore. We're in college now, so I feel really comfortable working with him because he really knows what he's doing, and I can tell that he knows what he's doing. So it's all around a very good experience. It's a great group. It's a very strong cast. Don't go in there not knowing what you're doing. I mean, you should know a little bit about theater before you actually try and do something like this, because you're pretty much expected to know everything as you're going into it. I think it's great because honestly, when I'm on stage, I don't feel like I'm me anymore. I feel like I'm that character. I'm not Blake on stage. I'm Simon Stimson, honestly, because that's who I'm portraying. I'm not portraying Blake, I'm portraying Simon, so I honestly feel like I'm another person. So I think it's a great experience for people, to kind of step out of their box, be somebody else. It's just, and also not just to be somebody else, but to do it in front of people and show them that you have potential to, act like someone other than yourself. So that's why I definitely recommend it.
Nobody seems to appreciate life more than campus veterans. With an upcoming job fair, Veterans Appreciation seems to be in full swing. The Veterans Center at CCC provides a strong and supportive community for returning veterans making their transition from serving our country to college life. Greg Myers is always available to help veteran students with their needs.
I'm the Veterans Coordinator here at Clackamas Community College, so it's my job to keep this center going and lead veteran services here at Clackamas. This Veterans Center is one of the first and only of its kind in the Northwest or in Oregon. It was started with a federal appropriation, and it's continued to evolve and grow over the years. Other colleges are now starting to do similar things as more and more servicemen and women are returning from the conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan.
The Vet Center hosts a wide range of servicemen and women representing every military branch.
We have female veterans, we have combat veterans, we have non-combat veterans, we have Vietnam veterans that are still transitioning. The difficulties are diverse, and the good news is they can come here and get started and ask questions to mitigate some of those difficulties or find out ways to get past those so they can move on with their lives.
Jared Sinquist, Vet Club President, values the center deeply and shares what makes it unique.
I think what makes the Clackamas Vet Center unique is definitely some of the people that are here. Greg Myers, Sharon Maggard. There's a bunch of other people who work here too as interns, but they're all extremely helpful. I think the atmosphere of the small community college is it's helpful too, because a lot of veterans coming back. It's a tough transition to make, so handling it on a smaller level and a more personable level is helpful.
The Vet Center provides an incredible resource for our nation's heroes, yet another reason to be a proud student at CCC.
Veterans aren't the only people who are appreciated. Musicians on campus are numerous and encouraged. It's a great way to express yourself and just have fun.
CCC is full of creative outlets across campus. One option that students are choosing to express themselves through is music. CNO is here to give an in-depth look at opportunities on campus. Students shed light on the different programs offered in the music department.
If they want to make a living as a musician or in some field of music related to performance, music theory definitely. It's counterintuitive for a lot of musicians, especially ones who came from self-taught backgrounds. Many performance classes as you want. There's something for everyone. There's choir, there's the vocal jazz group, there's the jazz ensemble, there's concert band. We have it's called a chamber ensemble.
As far as courses go for musicians, there's a lot of recording stuff here, as you can see behind me. And this is Studio B. There's another studio downstairs that's 1,000 times better. And just take those courses. Learn how to record yourself if you're a musician, because you got to document your work. You really do, because then you could die and your work's still around.
Any students interested in furthering their education in music is highly encouraged to check out CCC's available programs. Now with some sports with Kenzie Farish.
Hi, I'm Kenzie Farish. Students everywhere participate in athletics. Here at CCC, student athletes strive for excellence in both their sports and academics.
Being an athlete at CCC means more than juggling just the ball. Athletes strive to balance academics as well as their sport during the on and off seasons.
We have a focus on skills for our player development. We come in 2 nights a week for 2 hours and just work on skills, shooting, handling, basketball, defensive skills, offensive skills, that type of thing. We're very supportive of the academic program here. We have one kid taking a class who is late 2 hours a week because his class overlaps, and we support that. We try to work closely with our instructors here. Mostly kids have to schedule around practice. Obviously, you need them there for the whole time, but when things come up, we routinely take a step back if a kid has a lab 1 day a week or things of that nature that just can't be worked out. We have an academic advisor, P.J. Martineau. I don't know of any other junior college that has an academic advisor that works with all their athletes, and she coordinates communication between our staff and instructors. We get feedback on attendance and academic progress from our kids. They're required to do tracking reports every 3 weeks, and if a kid's struggling, we're making sure that we're working with the instructor to see what he needs to do to get himself in the correct academic position. There's a lot of good sound educational academic reasons for a kid to take a slightly lighter schedule during the season. For one thing, we travel quite a bit. We're gone on weekends, so kids are actually missing classes on some Fridays and sometimes during the week.
Some athletes may choose to take a lighter schedule during the on-season and a heavier load during the off-season, but each sacrifice they make is for the love of the game.
With the holiday season approaching, CCC students are ready to gobble up turkey, but for wrestlers, winter means self-control and conditioning.
With the holidays approaching rapidly, the wrestling season follows close behind in events to look forward to. Last year's national champions, the Clackamas Cougars, are about a month into their new season and are hoping to handle this year as well as the last. CNO reporter Robert Olive went to see how the athletes expect their season to pan out.
Some things I do to prepare for wrestling matches would be lifting weights, running, doing extra workouts, eating healthy, eating things with lots of protein helps you get your body and muscles ready for a match. Pushing myself in practice. Those are some things I would do to prepare myself for a match. We face a lot of hardships, from injuries to cutting weight to having your body feel good during a match. Those are a lot of hardships we face. Right now I feel good. Cutting the weight was kind of hard, but I've been eating a lot of protein and my body feels perfect now. The team's going to look really good this year. I think we have a really good shot at winning nationals this year, repeating like we did last year. We got some injuries, but by the end of the season, they'll all be better, and we'll have a good shot at winning nationals this year.
The team this year is looking extremely solid. We've got kids from all over the country who have been highly ranked in high school in the nation, and on top of that, our coaching staff is preparing our wrestlers for the utmost competition.
The athletes are going to be faced with difficult tasks throughout their upcoming season, where losing is not acceptable unless it's a few pounds to make weight. From workouts to weight deadlines, the Cougars are going to be pressed to stay in their #1 spot this year.
I think I speak for everyone when I say the dedication of athletes sure is inspiring. I'm Kenzie Farish, but that's it for me. And now back to you.
Once again, my name is Brittany Manier. And I'm Savannah Jones. And for Kenzie Farish, and this is Clackamas News Online.
Remember, the grass is always greener on the Cougar side.